I got three questions for you to answer about bathrooms. So, what do you think adds the most value to a bathroom remodel? So, if you've got your toilet, your shower, your vanity, let's say the house is built in the, I don't know, 80s or 70s, what going in, renovating, gutting it is going to add the most value?
So clarifying question, value from the standpoint of ROI on the work done. So like what's the best bang for your buck as far as updating and reselling, or what has the most value on aesthetic impact and updating your home? If your bathroom's outdated like mine and you have brown leopard spot granite countertops, right?
It's sexy.
What would be the most value added?
I want you to answer both of those, because those are two different verticals that I think are very important in both regards. So think of them individually. So from an aesthetic standpoint, and then also from I guess functional standpoint.
So that is excellent. I would say that from a functional standpoint, it's kind of the same answer for both of these questions. And I hope that it is helpful. So from a functional standpoint, when you're looking at an ROI, you're about to sell your house, or, you're just like, man, we moved into this thing, we've got to update it, or I just, I absolutely can't stand the shower that we're living in, right? The best thing that you can do is update your aesthetic as far as your design, your colors, your patterns, your materials, right? Do you have a walk-in shower with frameless glass and brushed gold or matte black fixtures with white tile everywhere of varying textures, and clean, well-defined lines in your vanity and countertop? Because that is popular. As you look at design trends, just open up Pinterest. Just open up Pinterest and look at what people are looking at and what they like, and it gives you a pretty good idea of what's going in the bathroom.
Is it manly to be on Pinterest, or is that something that you just don't ever commit to knowing or showing that they have a Pinterest account? That's a very important question as well.
So I would say that for our average customer, I would be concerned if the husband in a relationship is really driving their wife into Pinterest to design their home. I expect that to come definitely more from the wife, especially based on Pinterest's own data on their user demographics. But for myself, I do occasion Pinterest here and there, and I go to my wife and all of her friends and I say, what's trendy? Because I'm an artist, I'm a creative myself, so I have pretty strict things that I like as far as design principles are concerned, in different eras of architecture and whatnot. There's things that I look for that are both functional as well as aesthetic in my own designs. However, what I like is not always trendy, although I am very traditional in that sense. So, turning to Pinterest or to my wife's friends and learning what is the Scandinavian interior design aesthetic, what is the farmhouse aesthetic, and the list goes on. And to be honest, knowing the names of each thing it gets a little bit beyond me, but the principles are all relatively the same right now. Minimalism is in, and by minimalism I don't mean throw away your TV and slim down your bookcase. I mean minimalism and design principles as far as simplicity in texture, simplicity in line contours, all of those things, right? That's very, very popular. Black and white has become popular. Gray as a neutral has become popular, in lieu of, so like 4 years ago, there was kind of like this turquoise. It was just this gross turquoise color that people started using as an accent in their home. And it was frequently used for shutters, front doors, cabinets. I apologize if you painted your cabinets turquoise, but your home will not sell at this point. It just won't. I've seen it and I've watched them on the market. It will. You have to repaint that if your intention is to sell. So that's an example of kind of what I'm talking about, as far as how do you seek out what is popular. Pinterest is a great resource, I also get I have a subscription to Los Angeles. What's it called, man? Hold on. Let me find it. No, that's not what I wanted. Bookmarks. It's the Los Angeles Forum, The Real Deal, right? And they release all kinds of articles on real estate, on architecture and design. It's a really fun place to be. Not always promoting my personal style, but it may be a good fit for you. So what I would say is that minimizing relocation of plumbing fixtures is going to add value to your home from a dollar standpoint. The cost of moving those things is going to be astronomical, opposed to leaving them where they are. And that's for a variety of reasons. So if you're looking at just updating your bathroom or resale value, that kind of thing, you just don't move things around. Just update your aesthetic. People don't think as hard as you might think they do. When someone is viewing a house, they're looking for a feeling that oftentimes they cannot express, right? And it is your job as a seller to be able to provide them with that feeling, which leads to their assurance of their love for your property and pushes them to the point where they want to submit an offer. And the aesthetic of the home, more often than not, is what hurts that. It's not the size of the bedrooms. It's not going to be the layout of the kitchen or the bathrooms and whatnot. People that are a little finicky about bathroom layout and things of that sort are likely to just go ahead and do that work when they purchase the home, right? Mm-hmm. If you hear any crazy noises in the background, my dog Lucy is sprinting in circles around the house, panting. In any event, so that's what you're doing is you're just trying to kind of like bolster your ability to convince people to sell there, Now, if you're an individual who has purchased a home, who is unsatisfied with the layout of your bathroom, which we often run into, making changes for your comfort and function is a different matter than saying, I want to make this home attractive to others and I want it to sell. That's a completely different thing. And the value of your own comfort and the value of your family's ability to function is difficult to enumerate. So paying an extra $3,000 to say, we want to rip out this tub, we want to put in a custom pan, we want shower heads on both sides with a center drain, and you're just like, you just don't care about your plumbing budget. You're like, yeah, blow that thing up to $5,000, whatever. Like we'll pay thousands of dollars extra just because we want the James Bond shower experience. We want luxury, that kind of thing. So if that's what you want, then you're not really worried about anything else.